JackBenny Program. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Before I get started, I want to thank the American Tailors Association for this award that they gave me last week, selecting me as the best-dressed male performer in television. And Rochester said I was silly buying Adolphe Manjou's old clothes.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and thank you, Rickety Nelson.
Rickety Nelson? Bob, for heaven's sakes, you're not supposed to come on for 5 minutes yet. You know, I was right in the middle of my monologue.
Yeah, that's why I came out. Get off the stage. I'll hold him till you can get out of the building. Did you hear about the goat who fell in love with Mitch Miller? Or the rumor that Ben Casey isn't really a surgeon? If he could cut something, he'd do something about Dr. Zorba's hair? Boy, you really cooled him off, didn't you?
Bob, listen to me. If you'd have done what I asked you to and come in my dressing room before the show, you'd have known that you weren't supposed to come out here until I introduced you.
Jack, I tried to get into your dressing room, but I didn't have a nickel. No, that was not... Wait, that was not in the... As I came down the hall, some people stopped me and I couldn't get away from them. They wanted to know how a comedian works, how he commands the attention of the audience, and how he gets big laughs.
Oh, tourists?
No, your producer, your director, and your writer.
Well, I've got news for you, Bob. They'll be tourists tomorrow.
How can you fire them? They're your relatives.
Not for long. I'm having my blood changed in the morning.
That should take about 2 minutes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have another nice little joke
Wait
here.
a minute, Bob.
Huh?
Why do you always look over there? Well, those ushers.
Well, I'm working to the ushers. I like to play the men in uniform.
Look, Bob.
Funny thing happened on the way to the bomb.
Look, Bob. Do me a favor, will you? Will you get off the stage and let me introduce you like I was supposed to?
Well,
let's get everything. I wanted to get started right.
Yeah, but I hate to turn my back on this audience, but I'll...
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present my guest star, Mr. Bob Hope.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Adolphe Manjou. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear the rumor that Mitch Miller doesn't have a beard? It's really a long, fuzzy tongue.
Bob, wait a minute. You just did a Mitch Miller joke 2 minutes ago.
You mean we got the same audience?
Yes, and I'd like to keep him for at least another 25 minutes.
You'd like to keep him for 25 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get your balloons and my fans, and I'll be right back.
Bob, come back here. You know, you don't have to keep running on and off the stage. You're on my show now. I work at a much slower pace.
You certainly do. It took you 68 years to become 39.
Never mind. And believe me, Bob, it wouldn't hurt either of us to slow down. But you know, Bob, while we've been talking, it just occurred to me how similar our careers have been. After all, we both made quite a few pictures.
That's right.
And we both were in radio for a long time.
That's true.
We both went all over the world entertaining troops.
Yes, but I did it free.
Can I help us? The boys threw money up on the stage?
You were the only violinist in the USO who worked with a tin cup.
You sorry you said that?
Yeah. Jack, you're absolutely right. Our careers have almost paralleled each other. I guess that's because we started out together.
Yeah. I'll bet very few people here in the audience or at home know that you and I were once a team in vaudeville, that we did an act together.
I didn't know it till rehearsal today. That I'm not sorry for.
We did.
Yeah, and things were pretty tough for us then. We used to do a split week here, a split week there.
Yeah, but those were the days. The days of Gallagher and Sheen, Pat Rooney,
Block and Sully.
Smith and Dale.
Yes.
Oh, Block
and
Sully.
those corny quartets.
Yeah.
I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dan. She was a pearl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. Oh yes, a good old-fashioned girl with heart so true. One who loves nobody else but you. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dan.
Weber Theatrical Agency. No, I'm sorry. I can't interrupt Mr. Weber now. He's in his office talking to a client. Could you call back later? Thanks.
Look, miss, I've been waiting here for over an hour.
I know, but you're not the only actor that Mr. Weber handles. So you'll just have to wait.
Oh, all right.
Look, would you stop that juggling in here? It's very disturbing.
Okay, I'll leave.
Miss, we'd like to see Mr. Weber, please.
Do you have an appointment?
What do you mean, appointment? We're Benny and Hope.
Benny and Hope?
Yeah. Don't you recognize us?
Why? Is there a reward?
You don't understand, girlie. We do a vaudeville act.
Really? Which one throws the fish?
Oh, that's clever. What are you doing tonight?
Nothing.
That figures.
Look, we want to see...
Excuse me, please. Weber Theatrical Agency. What? You say you have a bird that talks? That's wonderful. Bring it in.
What's unusual about a bird that talks?
This is a chicken. Now, what did you want?
We want to see Mr. Weber.
Well, first I'll have to have some information. What's the name of your act again?
Hope and Benny.
I thought you said Benny and Hope.
At 2 o'clock, our billing changes.
Well, what kind of an act do you do?
Oh, we do violin, snappy patter, and soft shoe.
Well, where have you played?
Oh, we played all over.
Just tell her the important ones.
Well, we played a week in Storm Lake, Iowa, a week in Mountain Home, Nebraska, and 3 days in Greenleaf, New Mexico, and a week right here at the Palace in New York.
Oh, Storm Lake, Mountain Home, Greenleaf, and the Palace. Well, at least you worked your way up.
No, we played the Palace first. Still haven't got it out of the curtains.
Mr. Weber's busy with a client right now.
Lots of good luck on your tour.
Oh, he's through now. Just a minute.
Now, if there's anything you want to call me about, I'll be in the office all afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Weber. Did you see what I just saw?
Yeah.
Imagine a coat with a belt in the back.
Hey, honey, what was that fellow's name?
Just plain Bill.
I just thought of something. Let's go at the ball game tonight. There's a double header.
That's the kind of stuff that got us into Storm Lake.
Mr. Weber,
Yes,
there's a couple of gentlemen here to see you.
send them right in.
Whoops. At 2 o'clock, our billing changed.
Sit down. How are you? What can I do for you?
Mr. Weber, I'm Jack Benny. This is Bob Hope.
That's right, Mr. Weber. You booked our act into the Palace 7 years ago.
Oh, yes, I remember. Say, what business are you boys in now?
What business are we in? Bob, show 'em our review. The one we got in Storm Lake, Iowa.
Is he kidding?
Yeah.
Show them. Those argyles you knitted for me are beautiful.
There you are, Mr. Weber. Look at it. You know, the reason we came up here to see you, we feel you're the only agent who should book us.
Please, fellas.
Our new act is sensational. At least give us a chance.
Yeah, all we need is a break.
I gave you a break when I put you in Lowe's Flatbush.
Yeah, some break. They open with Fink's mules, then Major Doty's dogs, then Manny's monkeys, and Power's elephants.
So what?
So what? By the time we got on the stage, we had to come out dressed in a horse's costume.
Oh? Who did you boys get to play the front end?
I don't know, but he had this in his back pocket.
Now, come on.
On a cigar. He had that in his back pocket.
Look, boys, I'm sorry. I'm a very busy man. Why don't you come back some other time? Oh, excuse me. Come in.
Mr. Weber, I want you to hear this new song. It's gigantic. It's colossal. It's stupendous. Ink. A-dink-a-doo. A-dink-a-ding. A-dink-a-doo. He's not
Look, kid. I told you, you've got no talent for show business. Get out of the office. Get out of the business.
Look what you did to me. You wrote me. I'm mortified.
He was lucky. He pulled your nose through the keyhole. Now look. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot you had a line there. Now look, Mr. Weber. Why don't you give us a break? I want you to listen to our act. It'll only take a few seconds.
All right, if you insist, but make it fast. Will you please? I'm in a
Jack,
hurry.
get your violin. We'll murder him right here.
Okay.
Ready? Go, Jack.
Oh, Mr. Hope,
What is it, Mr. Benny?
have you heard that they're making women's bathing suits out of spun glass?
Women's bathing suits out of spun glass? Well, that's worth looking into. Why?
In fact, music saved my uncle's life.
Really? How did music save your uncle's life?
They played the Star-Spangled Banner as he sat in the electric chair.
Mr. Benny?
Yes, Mr. Hope?
I want you to meet my new girl. I call her Well Enough.
Why do you call your new girl Well Enough?
Because I want the boys to leave Well Enough alone. Oh, turn up the gas, Mother. We're cooking tonight. Well, Mr. Weber, what did you think of it?
I'm going to count up to 10, and good luck to both of you. And if you miss each other, I hope you get me.
Wait a minute. Our act can't be that bad. Can't you book us somewhere?
Look, boys, actually, I've got nothing open for a double. Hey, wait a minute. Have either of you ever thought of doing a single?
What? And break up our act?
Why, we've been together for years. You can't split Benny and Hope.
Why, that would be ridiculous. We're more than partners. We're pals. We're buddies. We're friends.
Side by side.
Listen, we'd rather starve than have anything come between us.
Well, that's a shame, boys. The only thing I've got open is a single in Akron. Pays $15 a week.
I'll take it.
But, Jack, what about the team, the partners, the friends, the buddies?
Look, Bob, I gotta watch out for myself. I'm not getting any older. I mean, younger.
Which way are you going to go?
The way I've always been going.
Look, there's no use arguing about it. Take it or leave it.
That's right. I'll take it for $14.
I'll take it. Listen, rather than you hire this no-talented wage cutter, I'll take it for $10.
I'll take it for $8.
I'll take it for $5.
I'll take it for $3.
I'll take it for nothing.
So will I.
You will? For nothing? It's a deal. Congratulations, boys. You opened Tuesday in Akron with a talking chicken.
Jack, did you hear that? We're working.
Bob!